Hey everyone, welcome back to the video. On today's Project Pro-4X video, we will be installing and fixing what I think is the one pet peeve I noticed when I went and test drove and tried out this vehicle at the dealership. Are you also annoyed that the hood doesn't pop up high enough? Well, in today's video, we're gonna fix that with some longer Z1 hood struts, and there'll also be a surprise install towards the end of the video of something simple and easy. Let's get this started. Today's video is supported by my Amazon affiliate link in the description below. Please check out that list, as it will have parts I may have already installed in past videos, and it will have a curated list of other products I recommend. I really appreciate your support. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, there is the max of the hood. If you're going to change your motor oil, you don't have a lot of room for your funnel. If you have a lot longer funnel, it's just annoying. It should be going up higher. So the factory measurement here is, it looks like about 32 1/4 of an inch from the top to the top of the radiator support. Now to get these hood struts off here, you'll see right here is a little metal, almost like a springy band. You'll go in here with your flathead screwdriver here, but you'll be needing someone to hold the hood up as well, because once this comes off, I don't think the other side will take all the weight. Here's a better example. This is what I'm talking about right here. There's one on the bottom and one on the top. Let's take the top one off first because it's the easiest. So you just put your little screwdriver in here, kind of pull it back. You see how it pulled back and stayed on its own? So I'm just going to pull the guy all the way off here, set it to the side. And then we'll take and do the same thing down here. So you're going to go in here just like this. Pull it down. Pull it down and maybe take it off. Take the little clipper doodle off if you can. And then take, again while someone's holding the hood, and just pull it off just like that. And then the bottom one will be a lot easier. As you can see, the Z1s are heavier duty. Look at the metal ball compared to the plastic ball. Now, looks like it has a little pin here, and this is how you would get these out. With the pins, it's right here when you need to replace them at some point. But they are way beefier. They feel heavier, slightly heavier. Looks like there was a left and a right on the factory. Wonder if these are any different or if they're the same thing. But you can see it's a little bit longer here. Let's give it a measurement here. Factory one is around 1 foot. The aftermarket looks like 12 3/4 of an inch. So they are a little bit longer. We'll see where this goes here now when we get them installed. It looks like you need to take this little keeper here off. As you can see here, it's got a little clipper that goes around here and up through. We need to get that little guy off. It's very easy. Just make sure you don't lose it. Just kind of push like I did there to the side, and it comes around like that, and it pulls out of the socket just like that. Then we'll go over here and put it on the hood. Again, the hood is extremely heavy. Now, there is a difference. So watch what you're doing here. See the bottom ball here? You will need this to go in with the bottom ball facing the right direction. And it feels like it's loose. Okay, so make sure this is tight on there, this part. And make sure that when you eyeball it up, that the hole here is lining up with your ball. Now, probably the hardest part of this here is getting this clip back through the hole here, because the bottom side doesn't want to go in. So you kind of have to jockey it around and move this away with some pliers back and forth, and just keep playing with it till you get it in like we've got it here now. You can see it's in now. And then it just kind of pushes around and clips. You're done. Look at the major improvement. This is before, and this is what it looks like after the install. Okay, so now it is 37.5 inches high. Wow, that is a major improvement where it should have been from the factory. And it is a little stronger. When I went to pull them down, I could feel that. Now let's try popping it up and see what it does. Very nice and smooth.
My son is doing the install here. He's a little shy and doesn't want to talk on screen. This is what's included here. We're going to be doing the touchscreen protector. It's a matte finish. It's a glass protector style. This is what's included in the box along with the how-to, of course, the screen and a little card they give you. As you can see here, the screen is fairly dirty with a lot of fingerprints. I don't know if you call that dirt. I wouldn't. I guess it's fingerprints. And it's going to take a lot to get the fingerprints off. From what I've heard, these screens are prone to scratching very easy. So I do recommend you get one of these style of protectors. The tempered glass style is what I recommend. After you get it thoroughly cleaned, you'll take your protector here. You'll see on the top is a little yellow piece of tape. That's how you kind of line it up on the screen. Now you'll need to gradually, gently pull it up and peel off the back side here. And after peeling off the back side and popping it down, you'll put your knuckle right into the center of the screen, and you can see the little bubble or the little stickiness moving across the screen there. Then just gently rub with your microfiber rag here until you have all the bubbles out. And then you would, after rubbing all this, you'll remove the little yellow piece of tape and then just look at it again and keep looking. Make sure all your bubbles are out and just keep rubbing and repeat until the bubbles are out. We chose the anti-glare one, so it will lose a little bit of the color, but not much. They make two different styles, so choose accordingly. But the touch is very good.
That was a very simple install for the hood struts and the screen protector. I do recommend these installs. I think they're necessary. And that's going to wrap today's video up. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, put a little something positive out there, and positivity will find you. Peace out.